cheat to find peace? You're not even in that tax bracket. Stop.
Somebody asked me to be a surrogate, actually.
Do you follow the 90-day wait rule?
What's one thing you've been wanting to do with a man?
Make a call, make a bomb, 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 make a call, make a keep a deep bomb, 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 your body, kakara, make a bomb, 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 on a make a deep. Kilo fat, I'm a dead jugger there, fine, oh, bucket there, watch your love for like it.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another YouTube video. It's your girl, K Nicole, and I'm here with
Arlene.
Y'all know Arlene. We're gonna ask a couple questions and just have a good chit chat while we're on a drive. We are 52 minutes away and 61 miles away from our destination. What's the first question?
This is technically a guy question, but if there's an order down there, let's just say for a guy, if they're stinky, would you still hit?
If a guy stinks, something I've never walked out. I've never stopped doing the do. It gotta be crazy. It gotta be a crazy smell
To leave.
to be like, oh, hold up. Was your guy?
He's never smelled, no. But it's more like hygiene for me. That was a problem with my guy, and I would tell him, I'm gonna need you to brush your teeth.
Oh.
That's a no. But technically, if it's bad, you should probably tell your partner. Maybe you should get that checked out.
For your safety.
For you.
Do you follow the 90-day wait rule when it comes to meeting somebody new?
I feel like it's when I feel like the relationship is ready for the next step.
I want to have a 30-day thing, but it just don't be working out.
I feel like that's really up to every person individually. But if you're just having fun, dating people, experiencing life, going out, doing stuff, I don't see why you should have because if you're not really trying to look for a committed relationship anyways, why are you waiting a whole month to find one?
No, because some people are just like me. I'm very emotional when it comes down to that. Okay. So that's how I came about my last. I just was on hot girl stuff, and I was like, oh, this is nothing. I could do it. Did it. And a couple more times, I was like,
so you can't have a fuck buddy.
I don't think I can. I really don't think I can. I'm sorry. I get too comfortable with you. I want to do everything with you now. Where you at?
That's why communication is key. Rather if you're actually dating or not, that's something you got to communicate. So if you tell that person, we're just friends, right? Or we're just, right? Or we're actually trying to have a commission. To be honest, I'd rather you be honest with me instead of dragging it along.
Yes.
Oh, we are in a relationship or we're not, but we are. And tell me. Just tell me what's going on. That's it. I don't care if you do just want me to.
You know why they don't tell you? Because they don't want to lose whatever it is they got going on right now. They feel like if they tell you what's really up, they just won't get nothing and will leave.
That's not true, because I know people who have 4 guys. Okay, so but they don't want you to be fucking other guys while they're fucking other girls,
right? Or
other vice versa.
Right. I want to do 30 days to start off, but I just more so feel like it's gonna allow me to focus on the person.
Yeah.
How is their personality? What kind of qualities do I like, not like?
Yeah. So, men cheat to find peace. Should women be allowed to find peace too?
Men cheat to find peace?
So
from their nagging girlfriend?
I guess. I don't know.
I feel like your peace should be with your significant other, to be honest. So I feel like the whole he fucks other girls to find his peace. Why don't you just with her, the girl that you want to do it with so bad, and just drop the other girl that is causing you so much distress?
I really never understood cheating. I don't believe in the revenge thing, period.
Oh, revenge.
No, because that's basically what it's saying. Oh, if men can find peace, then can women too. If you cheat on me, I'm done. I'm not gonna go cheat on you so you feel
right.
I'm done. That's
what is that gonna do for you? I just put my whole body out there for somebody else when I've been messing with you because I'm so hurt. That don't even process in my brain.
Yeah.
What? I'd rather go home alone and go cry in my little bed with my little
and be broken up with you, so you feel how much it hurts.
Exactly.
Missing me.
The fact that you never gonna talk to me again is gonna hurt you way more than me trying to get one up on you. Now, people be going for homeboys. People be going for siblings. Y'all crazy. Yeah. Y'all crazy for that.
And messing up someone's car, their apartment, or anything that. It's fucking ridiculous. You're lowering yourself for what?
You're I did all of that, and you know what I'm saying? It's for what?
Exactly.
For what?
For no reason. True or false? People that can meet your standards don't have a problem with you having them. How some people
I think that's
complain
true.
about you having standards.
Yeah.
But you have.
If they meet the standards,
they
then
don't
they're
complain.
not complaining.
Exactly. They don't complain because
I think that's true.
that's true.
What are some of your standards?
I don't know,
Ooh,
I can't
look at the
remember.
Mickey Mouse. Oh, fuck. Hopefully y'all can see it.
Once it passes.
Once it passes, it's behind me. Yeah, we in Orlando now. Some of my standards have to be that you are independent, as in like you don't have to ask people for rides, you don't have to wait on somebody to do this so that way you can drop them off to go here to then come see me. No, man, if you don't free up your time, what are you doing for you? Like, ugh, disgusting. Being available, at least for me. Another standard I have, you have to have like some type of class. You gotta switch it up. I can understand if you in the streets 27/8, but if we go to Olive Garden or we go to Prime Rib or whatever, I need you to change that. You need to switch it up. You need to be able to, hey, how you doing? It's great to meet you. How was your day today? Yeah. I need that because sometimes from where I see myself going, I want to be in rooms with people like that. Basically, business people, etc., etc. So if you're gonna be with me and like come along, then you need to be able to like fit in those rooms. Like,
I mean, there are certain things that can't be crazy. Like, you can't be hypocritical about it either.
that's another thing. Settling.
Yeah.
I will not. I refuse to settle on like people that don't benefit me, that aren't like helping me achieve, go somewhere, etc., etc. Like,
That's why I'm not dating, guys.
yeah. Not a lot of people out here with the mindset, and that's really what attracts me is the mindset. We need to be able to have real conversations that can impact us in the future and like elevate our mind to explore more ways to get money, more trips to be made, different cultures, just like more. There's always more. Yeah. So if you're stuck in Detroit's hood town and all you know is the corner store and your plug, you can't fuck with me, shawty.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
want to stay in the same place your whole life, you're not for me. I'm sorry. Yeah. We're talking about like very generic, basic, stupid things constantly. I can't do that.
People that I used to be around, they used to talk about music and the artist, but it wasn't like, I love how they did this riff in this song. It was like, you talk about killing guns and who he's dating, the rappers dating.
Yeah, I never.
They don't care about you.
Celebrities. Yeah, I never know anything about celebrities.
Yes, that conversation is so like dead end. Like, why are you talking about Lil Wayne and his baby mama? There's other things.
Somebody else's life. That's not my life.
You're not even in that tax bracket. Stop.
My ex-boyfriend, like I literally had to make him from a boy to a man, or at least an adult.
Yeah.
From a child to an adult. I had to teach him about hygiene because that boy did not brush his teeth that often. Had to freaking teach him on that and showering and stuff like that.
Not brush his
Yeah,
teeth.
bro. Like he would do it like one every other day, or sometimes he would like fall asleep without brushing. Like it was a whole situation.
Wow.
I was like, this is not gonna be it. Like, what are you doing? Like.
But that's good. I feel like those skills are what makes you like a girl into a woman, and then you making a boy into a man. Like, I feel like if a man is not raised like with a woman, or he's like in foster care, then like there might be some circumstances where that guy might not know how to wash laundry properly, or I mean, that hygiene thing is crazy.
I had to be basically his mom.
And that's what we don't want, though.
Exactly.
We can teach you, we can mold and build together, but I won't be your mother. I'm not your mother. I'm sorry. You and your awful communication skills can get the fuck on.
Wait,
because
talking about that, parents. Okay, whoever are parents in here, like, y'all need to freaking teach your child to be an adult, to be on their own. Okay, not be so dependent. Jamel Hushkins.
Okay.
Sorry. What was your best dating experience?
Probably my last one. That was probably the best dating part of it, because we went out a lot. I don't usually go out like that, but
What was your best date?
loved when I had went to, it's like a bar, club, but games as well. It was really fun. I got drunk that night. That's probably why it was so fun.
Like just dinner or just a movie is kind of boring. So
Oh yeah.
you get to know the person as a competitive person or not.
Oh, see if they're competitive. This person was, bro. I'm here like trying to give the game up because the other guy so-called won, and then he's like, no. And I'm like, oh.
I'm competitive too, so my guy gotta be competitive as well. Like, and if he can take being a loser, you know, because there's some sore losers, and I can't do that.
That's true.
Because you're gonna lose. It's just, you're gonna lose.
What was your best dating experience?
My favorite dates are going, you know, to an arcade or stuff like that. This is from Andy. And what's one thing you've been wanting to do with a man?
With a man is throwing me off because I could do shit by myself. With a man, probably race cars and do the whole burnout thing. But I'm in the car, but he's driving. That's probably something I want to do.
I guess with my man, I would want to like travel. I think that would be like the best experience.
Travel,
when I find somebody I really want to be with, and like traveling with that person, I think would be like really cool. What is the craziest date you've ever been on?
But the one that came to my head is, okay, so this guy, he had asked me out on a date, and I was like, okay, fine. He named a place that was in like a, you know, a good part of town. I was like, okay, no problem. I got dressed up, heels, I was looking good. When I met up with him, he was dressed in a white dingy tank top, some basketball shorts. Basketball shorts was crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like a do-rag on his head or something. I was like, what, bro? But why did you pick this location? And why are you dressed like that? I think that was the most embarrassing. Like, I kind of learned since then, like, never will I ever do that again.
I mean, that's a lot. I realize that on a lot of people, they don't know how to dress for certain occasions. So if you're in a fancy restaurant, maybe you should dress up. You know what I mean? Dress, at least, you know, have some pants on. It could be jeans with a nice, you know, dress shirt.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like slacks and all that stuff. But like, you know what I mean?
That's the only reason. He didn't say it was going to be like a fancy dinner, but he picked this location. So I'm like, okay, you know what you're talking about. You've been here before.
I definitely dressed down a lot with my ex-boyfriend because he constantly dressed down. It was
not even like going on dates.
No, like it would be sweatpants and a t-shirt. I feel like, hey, do not be on the phone the whole time you're on a date. I've been on a date and they were like playing a game on their phone.
On their phone?
At that point, yeah, it's disrespectful. At this point, like, why am I here? Like,
why are we here? You could have done that at your house. Like, what?
And I literally told them that because I'm honest. I'm upfront with people.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, I don't know what to ask you.
So, I don't know what to ask.
No, doesn't know what to say. Doesn't know what to talk.
Oh no, it sounds like you don't even need to be outside.
Like,
go inside. Okay. I don't care if you're on your phone looking up questions.
What are 3 things on your bucket list?
Get paid from YouTube. Travel to Europe and go skydiving.
Like, I want to go visit all the 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah.
I want to go skydiving too, to be honest.
Skydiving sounds so fun.
I know, I'm low-key scared, but you know, technically the first time you go and anytime you want, like, they have that person with you who obviously experienced.
Yeah, there's somebody there with you.
So, I think that would just be a great experience one day to have. Yeah.
I'm gonna be scared,
I feel like
but once it's done...
I feel like bungee jumping is more scary.
At what age did you lose your virginity?
Me?
Yes.
At 19. Yeah, I waited a long time.
I think I was 18. It was the year, it was like after I graduated high school, and I graduated at 17. And it was a little bit after that.
I was not focused on that in high school. I played sports and worked.
I didn't find no guys that were like worthy.
Nobody worthy of my time, my presence.
Right. Like, These high school boys were trash.
Have you ever asked a guy out?
Have I ever asked a guy out? No, I don't think.
So
yes, I probably have. And I probably did it. I was probably comfortable with the guy because if I really like you and I think you're cute, I'm not gonna ask you out. I'm waiting on you to do it. But if I think like we're buddy and we're like chilling, yeah. You want to go to this comedy shop?
Right now I'm struggling because obviously I should probably ask this guy out but like I don't want to get turned down. Yeah, and it'll be awkward because I see him often.
But you'll never know until you try. And then at that, like, just think about how time passes. Like, as soon as the day that you might get rejected, you'll see him, and that's gonna be the hard day. You'll see him after that. But every day after that, and you making no attempts towards him, he's just gonna be like, oh, she over me for real. Exactly.
It's a big regret. Like, you might as well ask, and if you said no, then okay, then that's fine. You at least did it. You know you did. But now you always have that regret, like, dang, I wish I would have asked.
I wish I would have asked.
But I feel like he can ask. So, I don't know.
Do you have any regrets in your life right now?
Just certain things I've done, certain things I let people slide on. Just in general in life, like, I feel like I would be in a different place than I am right now. So I feel like if I would have made some moves earlier, different choices,
yeah,
then I would be in a different place. But at the same time, like, you can't change what it's happened.
Right. I try not to regret anything, mostly because I'm who I am because of the choices that I made already. So if I could do things over again, I would. The first things first, I would have went to college in Chicago because I had the opportunity. I was accepted. I applied. That's the school I wanted to go. I made my mom go to Chicago in the snow. I made her go visit the college with me, and I didn't end up fucking going. That's so. Why didn't I go? Because they weren't gonna cover my full tuition. I was gonna have to take a debt of like $20,000, $28,000.
Talking about school-wise, I actually was offered to play basketball at HCC when I graduated from high school.
Yeah.
And I did turn that down. Sometimes I regret, because I wasn't gonna get a scholarship, so I would have to pay for everything anyways. But I turned it down because it wasn't what I was going to school for, to be on a college basketball team.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I really like basketball. Like, I feel like it would have been
I can't even see you playing basketball. Like, I don't see it.
And I had this offer for volleyball in Texas. I don't think I would have moved to Texas regardless.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I think, we're at where we're at for a reason. This is just how the cards fell. I'm just glad I didn't have a kid along the way, boy. It would have held me back. Would I be able to afford my own apartment with my kid? No, because I got to pay for daycare. Why? Ask my mother. She don't take care of her.
Well, I said that too. She said she would not take care of my child. And now the parents are like, no, I'm not doing that. I had to take care of my own siblings.
Right.
I had to take care of, I'm not taking care of your kids too.
So, do you want any kids?
I do, yes. It's starting to feel like far away, you know?
How many?
I don't think any more than 3. I feel like 3 is a lot.
3 is a lot.
Yeah, and IDK. Like, I guess it would depend on the relationship that I have and stuff.
Yeah, true. So what if your guy doesn't want kids?
Then he can't be my guy, obviously. I mean, it is what it is. Like, that's something.
What if he's your dream guy? What if he's the love of your life?
He's not. I think that's something that's what people need to understand. So that's also why it's also kind of important to talk about these things in a relationship. So one, you need to know who you are, what you want in life. So that when you get into a relationship with somebody and they don't meet those goals that you want to,
expectations,
then they're not that guy. Because again, everybody usually goes to that honeymoon phase anyway. So it might be cool now, lovey-dovey, but down the line, like, is it actually going to keep working? Because a lot of people get divorced because of that. People are like, oh, everything's fine. It sometimes actually ends up being a big deal later on.
Yeah.
Like, just your beliefs, your morals, like what you have. Like, if you don't talk about those, later on, you find out, like, shit, we don't agree on a lot of things. But there has to be a basis. Because, again, you guys are going to be planning your whole future together. And if
you guys got to be compatible.
Exactly. If you see kids, but your partner does not, then that's something you have to ask. Are you okay with not having kids?
Yeah.
Because you can't force someone to have them.
Truly.
And they can't force you to not have them.
Yeah.
So that's something you have to be like, shit, like, I think this is the end of this relationship. Because what's the point of continuing on? Like, what's the point of dragging on a relationship?
Because you know what you want.
Exactly.
You want kids, and this person doesn't.
Exactly.
So for you to stick around, like, I can make it work, you're really just dragging it on. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be miserable.
You're going to find out 5 years later, and you'll be like, oh, okay, so, like, you want kids now? Like, that, and they're going to still say no, and you're going to be like, but I've been wanting kids. I waited all this time, and I still want kids.
Yeah.
I told you from the get-go I did not want kids. Like, So
And you can't be mad at him for
you
that.
can't be mad. So that's the same. People get mad. People do tell you and show you who they are. If you decide to not look and not pay attention or not listen, that's up to you.
You find out they can't have kids.
Well, if you still want kids, right? Technically, the family, you two would still want kids. You find other ways to have kids, right?
Yeah.
Whether if it's adoption, a surrogate. Somebody asked me to be a surrogate, actually. And I was like,
What?
and I was like, I'm sorry, that's a no. I don't even want to give birth to my own kids. Like, they get paid a lot of money.
Good money,
It's legit a contract and everything.
It's gonna be hard when them 9 months hit, and you gotta literally just
Yeah. But technically, most of the time, because you're just a surrogate, it's not your baby. Like they'll use her egg and his sperm, and they'll put it inside you.
Yeah.
So it's their baby regardless. You're just holding. You're taking care of it for them until it goes out in the real world.
That's another thing. Birth, like giving birth or being pregnant, is kind of scary.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot.
Yo, people be talking about how the baby kicks and it feels like an alien in there. I was scared. I don't want to feel.
And birth is literally the most painful thing. Like, no, thank you. I don't know. I mean, I want kids, but to be honest, if I could get like twins, like that would be great.
Knock out 2 birds with one stone. We are approximately 7 minutes away, and I think that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank y'all for watching. Go ahead and jump back into our vlog that we're gonna continue when we hop out the car. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe on this video for more videos like this, and we'll catch you in the next video.